Hi, this is a short video on a particular type of trig equation. We're looking at questions of the form sine alpha is 0.2, what is cos alpha without a calculator? So, learning intentions are that you understand how to solve problems of this form. Assumed knowledge is that you know Pythagoras' theorem, have a basic understanding of the unit circle, SOHCAHTOA, and you can multiply without a calculator and manipulate surds. So, here's our question. Sine alpha is 0.2, alpha is between 0 and pi on 2, find cos alpha. So first step is to draw a quick sketch of a unit circle. We know that's 1, we know this is alpha, we are first quadrant, 0 to pi on 2, so everything's going to be positive, which is nice, and we know that this is 0.2 because the height of the triangle in the unit circle is sine alpha. We're looking for cos alpha, which is the base. So, second step, pull that triangle out, and there are two ways that we could solve it. First way is use the original numbers. 0.2, alpha, 1, and let's just call this x. If we use Pythagoras now, step 3, to solve this, then we'll have the base of the triangle, which is cos alpha, which is what we're looking for. So x squared plus 0.2 squared equals 1 squared, means x squared is 1 minus 0.04, x equals the square root of 0.96. So cos alpha is the square root of 0.96. There we go. An alternative way of doing it, and this avoids having to multiply decimal numbers like this, is to scale it up. So we know this is alpha, and we know that the ratio between the opposite and the hypotenuse is 0.2. The sine of alpha is opposite over hypotenuse. So instead of using 0.2 and 1, we could say 2 and 10. That still gives us the same ratio. 2 divided by 10 is 0.2. And then solve for x. So this is step 3, use Pythagoras. X squared plus 2 squared equals 10 squared. Gives us x squared equals 100 minus 4, so x equals the square root of 96. Now, using SOHCAHTOA, we know that cos of alpha would be the adjacent over the hypotenuse. So cos alpha equals x, which is root 96 over 10. Okay, now they are equivalent. You could show that by saying, just do some work off to the side, you could have root 96 over 10 could be expressed as root 96 over root 100, and then that would be the same as the square root of 96 divided by 100, which is 0.96. So they are identical. Another thing we could do though is simplify this surd, because we can see that 4 will go into it, which is a square number. 4 times 25 would be 100, so 4 times 24 would be 96. So I could simplify root 96 is equal to root 4 root 24, which again 4 will go into that, so I would have root 4 times root 4 times root 6, so 4 root 6. So I could express this as it would be 4 root 6 over 10, and the 4 and the 10 would cancel down, so it would be 2 root 6 over 5. Anyway, there we go. When solving problems of the form sine alpha equals 0.2, what is cos alpha without a calculator, always draw a unit circle to start off with, pull a triangle out, either label it in the original units, so you'd have 1 there and 0.2, or scale it up to 10 and 2, solve for x. And if you do scale it up, make sure that you use SOHCAHTOA to work out what the ratio is for the one you're looking for, and if appropriate, simplify your answer. There we go.